Terry Rosamond, and I'm training to run the world's largest GPS drawing out of a cock and balls in a single continuous effort and raise £5,000 for Movember. How big, you ask? A 75-mile manhood masterpiece. In this vlog, I'm going to be sharing my training journey as I aim to shred the dad bod and take on the greatest endurance challenge of my life. Feels so sick. Curry sloshing around the guts. I've got to tackle my first stag do. I've got to navigate the missus being away for 2 days. I have been invited up to Movember's headquarters in London. Good morning and welcome to day one, Monday of week 4. So I've weighed this morning, so my stats so far are, I've actually put weight on this week. I think, again, that'll be a lot of water retention because there's a lot of carbohydrates eaten over the last weekend. So I bet you if I weigh tomorrow, I will now be under, or if not similar to weight as I was the last week. Now things start to get a bit difficult this week. So not only are the runs increasing and the weights increasing, but also I've got to tackle my first stag do this Saturday. Local, thank God, in Cardiff for my brother's wedding. And also, on top of that, I've got to navigate the missus being away. Well, 2 nights. It means I've got to look after the kids and do everything for them. It just makes it more difficult for me to actually get out the house and do any runs because I just can't leave them. Today we've got lower body. Tomorrow we've got road reps. Wednesday we've got upper body. Thursday we've got a zone 2 run. Friday we've got full body and pre-fatigue. And then Saturday we've got the 3.5 hour long distance run. So as I say, today's legs. Let's get on it. Good morning, day 2, we're down the park, it's 6 a.m, it's an early one. Now usually I don't like getting up early for runs. It takes a while for my body to actually wake up and get ready for it. Don't mind weights, but runs in the morning, gross. However, got myself a little haircut booked in this afternoon, so I need to get the training in the morning, otherwise I won't have time to do it. Today, track session or intervals. I'm at the park. We got 8 200-meter intervals as fast as you can, 1-to-1 ratio of time. So however long it takes me to do it, that is however long I am going to rest. Then I would usually finish it off with 8 50-meter sprints. However, Rockman, the online challenge series, which I run, has released a new series this month for August called Run Fit Rampage. Week's 1 challenge is a full body sprint. So I'm going to chuck that into the mix instead of the 50-meter sprints. And I will give the details of that later. But without further ado, let's start sprinting! Oh, done. I was completely gone at the end. Rest up. And then we do the Rockman challenge. Okay, so here's the brief for the full body sprint for the Rockman challenge. It is quite simple, it's very short. It's 10 push-ups, 10 squats, a 200-meter run, 3 times as fast as you can. You time it. So it's a good replacement for the 50-meter sprints that I'm doing. It's going to push me to the limits. It's going to be short and hard. It's going to be similar. Obviously, we're going to score a time. We then upload that to the Rockman website, and that will give us some points and put us on the leaderboard to see where we've come against other people across the country. So, without further ado, let's get on it. Oh my God, that was horrible. 4 minutes 13. Oh God, I can't breathe. Right, go on, upload that, see where I'm on the leaderboard. I'll see you there. Day 3, and today is an upper body strength session. Now, last week I didn't manage to finish all the exercises before I actually had to go back to work because I fit these in and around my lunch break. It takes me about 10 minutes to run down, do the session, 10 minutes back. Didn't finish it all last week. Let's see if I can get on it this week by actually stitching together the supersets, which are prescribed in the training program, although I didn't do it last week. And hopefully that should give me enough time to complete the session and get out of it. So let's rabbit it on. Let's get on it. Good morning. Day 4, it's a Thursday, 5:30 in the morning. Oh my Lord. Out for a zone 2 run, which is going to be for an hour. Top tip for you, don't go running the morning after a night at the curry house. So yesterday we had a person leaving from work, so we went out for a little curry. Nothing wild, no beers or anything like that. Had a few Diet Cokes. But the curry is sitting heavy on my stomach today. I'm a little bit gassy, making it very awkward and difficult to run right now. If you are wondering what I ordered, it was a murgi masala with peshwari naan, and I had 2 poppadoms. Kept it light. The worst thing about last night is I was up till I didn't get to sleep. I went to bed, right, at 9:15. I didn't get to sleep until about 12:30, and then I had to get up at 5 a.m. for this run today. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm not in the best shape. Curry sloshing around the guts and absolutely like running on fumes at the moment. But why couldn't I sleep? And I think it was because I was thinking about what I've got on today. Now, I told you I've got something special on today. So today I have been invited up to Movember's headquarters in London. So I'm getting the train up to London this morning to go and meet with the team in their HQ. They've asked me to do a little talk on my challenge to the team, a little bit of a Q&A, and they're going to sort of talk to me about how they can help me with my promotion of the challenge. So that's fantastic. I'm really chuffed, actually. It's been nice to sort of be identified by Movember and be invited up. And it's an exciting opportunity to go up to London, meet with the Movember team and stuff like that. So really looking forward to it. I will document it, of course. I'll show you some videos of what's going on. So with that being said, let's get this run done, and then I'll see you at the train station later. We're going to London, baby. Right, update on the run. I'm calling it. I'm heading back. I've done it 15 minutes. I feel so sick. Honestly, like the guts are in bits. I have learned my lesson. Don't eat a curry the night before a very early run. It's going to be late the next time I get an opportunity to finish this run off today. But I've got to do it. So I'm going to fit it in tonight when the kids go to bed. I'll hop on the treadmill and I'll finish this run. But sometimes you just got to call it. I'm not about to sort of explode with bodily fluids at 5:30 in the morning down the park. It's not a good look. So either way, let's get back to our train station and we'll get to London and get that day on. Good morning, guys. It's Friday and the 5th day of training, and I just wanted to say that I did it. Last night I did it. I got home from London, I sorted the kids out, and I managed to fit in that hour of zone 2 running on the treadmill. I found it all right, to be honest. It's not too bad. Once I got the blood flowing, I felt a lot better than the morning, that's for sure. And I just busted it out. But what you probably want to know about is the trip to London, right? So I went to London to meet the Movember team, and it was fantastic. It was a great day out. It was great to meet the guys, great to see how they operate, great to see their offices. They bought me lunch, so thank you guys, thank you very much. And I got to talk about my challenge and explain a bit more about why I'm doing the challenge, why I want to raise money, why Movember, and why men's health is an important topic for me. So that was great, and there was a bit of a Q&A where they asked some questions about the event. And I'm excited for the opportunity that they're going to give me in the next week. We're going to book a call, and they're going to help advise or offer help on how they can help promote the challenge and get me to hit that £5,000 target. Let's see what happens. I'll let you know. But as I say, it's Friday, it's double session day, and we're starting with a full body workout. Greetings, second session of the day. Run away from the office on my lunch break trying to squeeze in this pre-fatigue session. where obviously we try and tire the muscles out ready in preparation for tomorrow's long distance run to simulate being in those deep dark miles. Today is 8 rounds of 100 meter walking lunges, 100 meter sled push and a 100 meter run. No rest, just continued. Now obviously I was doing these at the house and I was running out of time. I wasn't able to fit it in these rounds. So the last one I did was 2.5 rounds, which is not good enough because I had to get back to the office. So today we're stripping out the sled push. We're actually going out. I'm only 5 minutes away from the office instead of the usual like 10-15 minutes away. So that's going to save time on coming back. So let's not waste any more time with chatting. Let's get on with the training session. God, oh my God, 51 lunges in. How the hell am I supposed to do 8 rounds of this? Just got to keep grinding. Oh my God, what a disgusting session. I managed 4.5 rounds. I'm really happy with that before I had to go back to the office. I think it's because I was starting with knees touching the floor on every single walking rep. I thought that's what you do. And I realised there's no way you'd be able to get in 8, even within the hour if you're doing that. So I started lifting the knee off the ground by like 4-5 inches. And I managed to pick up a bit of speed, get them done. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. But I'm trying to fit in as much as I can in as little time as I've got. But 4.5 rounds, really happy. Get back to the office now and get back to work.
Good morning and welcome to the gym on a Saturday morning. It is just gone 5 a.m, which is far too early to be getting up. I haven't seen the dark in months. It's usually the sun's up before I get up these days. But it has to be done, unfortunately, it has to be done. Mrs. Rosamond is still away, so I've got the kids and I've got a suit fitting for a wedding at 10:30 today. So the only chance for me to fit this run in is by getting up at 5 a.m, trying to bust out 3.5 hours before the kids get up. Now there is a possibility they can get up a bit earlier. I'm just gonna have to call it there. But I'm going to do as much as I can. I should hopefully definitely to get at least 2 hours in. If I can get that sacred 3rd hour in, fantastic. If I get 3.5 hours in, then we've done the session, haven't we? I've also got to navigate my first stag night out tonight as well. So I'm glad it's on a Saturday. This is why I need to get the training done. There's no way I could push it to Sunday when Mr. Rosamond's back, because I'm going to have a stinking hangover tomorrow. I'll probably keep the calories low today, just to allow for the big binge of calories later on today to keep me on my calorie deficit as well, on my weight loss targets. And that's it really. Tomorrow is a rest day. Got no real plans. I'm just going to take it easy with the kids, take them out, take them swimming, something like that.
Looks like we've got a visitor. Hello? You okay? You're up very early, darling. So there we are, guys. I've had to call it at 2.5 hours because the kids got up and basically they want breakfast, they want food, they want drinks, they want TV. So I'm going to have no chance of busting out the rest of it now because I'll just be back and forth. But that is fine. I knew this situation that I was in this weekend wasn't ideal. I've done what I can. I got up at bloody 5 a.m, for God's sakes. I put the effort in. 2.5 hours, so be it. That's still a nice chunk, which we can take through into next week's training. So to wrap up the week, I think we're back on track, baby. We're back on track, baby. You know, so I've managed to hit every session. However, all right, I may not have hit the full session, but that is just due to time constraints and actually fitting in these challenges around real world situations. You know, we're not all pro athletes that do this for a living and have the whole day to fit these sessions in. No, we got to fit it in around real life, which is the hardest part about doing these challenges. So overall, really chuffed with this week. Looking forward to taking it into next week where we ramp up the intensity again. And I think there's a few changes with some of the training sessions, which is nice. So we'll keep things interesting.
Again, if you want to donate towards my cause and help me raise £5,000, there is a link below. If you want to see the next episode, you can click here. However, if you're a bit too early, then this will be a link to my podcast if you want to go and see some of my podcast episodes. And don't forget to subscribe by here to follow the journey. Thank you.